When I was a young boy, my parents took me to a marine aquarium. I was transfixed. Here was a totally alien world of weird and wonderful creatures that lived just off our shoreline. And that memory's never left me. I studied and researched marine sciences for nearly a decade. I joined the BBC and made documentaries about oceanography. And I spent much of my life sailing around Britain and further afield when I could. I surfed as a student and I went scuba diving to see what life was like under the waves. And in all this time, I've never lost the thrill of that very first eye-opening experience. And it's that fascination for the subject that I've tried to capture in this book. At the bottom of the food chain are phytoplankton, microscopic plants. This one's only about 0.1 millimetre from end to end, and you get about 1 million of them in a single litre of water. Phytoplankton might be small, but they're really important as they soak up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and convert it into oxygen and carbon. And this helps us in our fight against climate change. Also at the bottom of the food chain are plants and seaweeds. Just like grasses and cereal crops on land, these all provide food for animals. What's more, our seaweeds are perfectly edible and nutritionally very good for you. And in my book, I explain the best ones to collect and the best months to collect them. Plankton and tiny fish provide food for bottom dwellers like sea anemones. And jellyfish too, like this compass jellyfish, feed on plankton and juvenile fish. Scavengers are an important part of the ocean food chain. They're the vultures of the seafloor, eating pretty much anything that's dead or decaying. We have a huge variety of both fish and mammals swimming around off our shoreline, and each species is an integral part of this complex coastal ecosystem. The plants and the plankton feed the smaller fish, which provide food for the bigger animals, until you get right to the top of the food chain where you find the apex predators, the sharks, dolphins and seals. We need healthy, productive coastal waters to sustain the ferocious appetites of these big marine animals. Coastwise is packed with hundreds of photographs of all these plants and animals, and I give full details of where you can see sharks, dolphins and seals in their natural environment.